Hello and welcome. Welcome to Dwarf Fortress. I've already created a new world. It's right here. It's called the world of Oram Niral, the world of Portent. Okay. It's got the dwarves are on the decline compared to the goblins. The goblins seem to be, really claiming this world for their own. Almost half goblins. Biggest next to them is the humans. The elves are still in there too. Looks like the kobolds have been pretty much wiped out. Yeah, and I just wanted to show you how I created this world. This is damn it. Yeah. All right, so this is 0.44.12 R something, I don't know, but yeah, got enhanced gameplay, multi-level view, performance tweaks. These are the changes I made. I put the FPS counter on, took off the sound because I'm using Sound Sense. Took off the movie, enabled save, so that's not really relevant to gameplay. Nothing changed there. It's just Phoebus. Turned off aquifers. It's just a lot easier. So I did a smaller world, short history. High civilizations, high sites, very high beasts, very high savagery, minerals everywhere. That's what I did. And I ended up with this world here. Now, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to go with the sunken crystal, because we have no choice. Got 1,200 dwarves. Our king is an asshole who wants to be immortal at all cost. So maybe I'll add him to the match and maybe I'll keep him. I don't know. We don't seem to have any gods that actually have... have secrets. We got Oth, which is a crap god who likes lies. I don't like liars. But all right, so that's that. I already kind of decided where we're gonna go. I found a place, a location I like. I looked at the volcano. I've been getting away from volcanoes and barks lately. Tropical. Yeah, it's right over here-ish somewhere. Note when I see it. Okay, tropical. Ah, here it is. Yeah, I'm gonna do a 4x4 because it saves the CPU. Yeah, there we go. This place ticks a lot of boxes for me. Hopefully it ticks more. All right, so we got the Goldenrod Hill. It's a tropical savanna. It's hot. It's sparse. We do have trees. We don't have a lot. We do have some trees. Moderate vegetation, untamed wilds. We got a brook. We got sand, clay, very deep soil, shallow metals, deep metals, flexstone layers. Everything a growing civilization needs. And on the other end, we got the odorous jungle. What a terrible name. But this is temperate. So yeah, we got tropical and temperate. So we will have a lot of temperate trees. We'll have a few tropical, but we'll have a lot of temperate. Untamed wilds. Thick. So we'll have a lot of stuff to pick. So that'll be good. What I like about this is that I got sparse trees here. I got heavily forested here, so I won't have to clear much area to, I'll put up the walls easier, is what I'm saying. Like this whole, to put a wall right, like I'm gonna try and go for the middle here. I don't know where exactly I'll spawn, but and also we got all the trading partners: dwarves, elves, humans, goblins. Oh my, the sunken crystal, that's us right there. The elevation is not too bad. It goes up to 4. These zeros you can't really trust. It's probably, because it's got water there, so it always says 0 for lakes and rivers. I don't know why. Alright, then we're going to do the micro breakdown. And I already did the micro breakdown, but we got everything everywhere, which is great. Alright, also I'm going to... Yeah, that's right. Prospect. All. Oh, this shows you what's on top. So we'll see a little bit of rock and stuff. Okay. Oh, we see marble. Really? Yeah, these are unreliable, but interesting. I don't know what that means. Okay, so these are very rough, and it's a very, very rough estimate. All right, so we got coal, We got lignite. We got colonite. So this is for porcelain. So we're set. We're good. It just kind of shows you what we have. You can't trust the amounts at all. But we got hematite. We got magnetite. We got limonite. Yeah. Yeah, so we got all the irons. We got platinum. Looks like we don't have aluminum. Oh, well, hopefully the dwarves or humans or both of them have them. That would be great. That would be awesome. And, yeah, you can't tell trees or anything else like that, unfortunately. All right, so we're going to embark. We're going to prepare for the journey carefully. And I'm going to open up Dwarf spreadsheet. It's spelled fun. It's spelled with a T in this game for some reason. Okay. And I want specifics. Okay, cages. Clear glass. Okay, that's a thing. Boots. Crumplong. Bloodthorn. Yeah, we gotta dig for that. Shields. Copper. Bronze. Kind of shale, huh? Do we have shale? Oh, yeah, that's the wrong thing. Do we have shale? Shale would be up here. We have schist, which starts with an S and does not count. Okay, let's see. Talc. Talc is. I think that's down here. Isn't that something used for powder? Maybe I'm thinking of talcum powder. I don't know. I don't seem to have any talc. I don't see talc. But bronze. So maybe there. Oh, what's here? Oh yeah. What's your deal? Galena, sterling silver, giant fox leather. Cages isn't really enough, but it's something at least, I guess. I think I might re-roll. Alright, clear glass. Now, if you don't like goblets, then forget it. You don't like goblets. Alright, so I'm going to re-roll. What I do is I will re-roll 3 times. What it means is I just fire everybody. He's like, no. The king just looks at him and says, no. Another group. So 7 other come up to us. We're going to do the same everything. Change the music even, because it's, it's a different mood now. There's a new group. I already lost my place. Here it is. There we go. That's the one. That's the magic. We got that brook. Yep, that's the one. Oh, I should have looked. Alright, so this is what I call a reroll. I'm very picky. I don't like to just gauntlets. Looking for steel there, actually. Crystal glass does not count. Crates are not great. Nothing's really jumping out at me. No, I mean glassmaker's important. I want a really good glassmaker or really awesome in other things. Start playing. Yeah, I didn't get to play it once, but I once rolled a dwarf that liked nether cap and beds. And I'm like, oh my god, that would be the perfect bed for me, because I always run warm. If you're familiar with nether cap, it's naturally cold. And, okay, there we go. And, it's like more OCD that I do that. Alright, so this is the 3rd time. Now, if I don't find a good group on this time, I will, I'll keep rolling until I'll put you on pause and keep going. All right, hatch covers, buckets. Ooh, electrum. Okay, that's a big plus. Brass. That's a big plus too. That's kind of distressing that I have 2. Oh, and I have crap. And these guys are crappy. Billin. All right. Well, it's good for metals. What's your deal? Chromite. is this? Likes copper, so, and chert. Do I have chert? If I have a lot of chert, that's a saving grace. I'm not sold on this, but still kind of giving it a chance. I do not have chert, so I'm not feeling it. Alright, I'm going to put you on hold. Yeah. Buckets and Electrum is pretty big, though. But you know what? I don't have a decent glass maker. Hatch covers. Brass. Let's see. Those are my basics. You know, I'm just not looking. Oh, shields. Garnite. More Electrum here. No chromite. No, okay. I'm gonna re-roll. I'm on the fence. If I'm on the fence, I usually go that way off the fence. All right, so I'm gonna put you on pause, and I'll come back, and I'll just have a full group, and I'll kind of explain myself. Welcome back. All right, so yeah, I found a group I liked. Yeah. I mean, I hemmed a little bit, but I fell on the right side of the fence this time. This is actually a pretty good group, and I just couldn't pass it up. There was a couple, wanted a bit of a better carpenter. I don't know, but this will be an interesting one. All right, so yeah, this doesn't mean I have a wax worker. This means that I can't crit broker. So this means when I do this, it means wax worker. When I do this, it means militia commander. Not that you cared. Just just saying. It's because I. All right, so let's go and I'll explain myself now that I promised you that. Okay, Sarvesh, Kelmurak is a carpenter, and I give all my dwarves. I tend to, and I've noticed. I think it helps. Because I play this game like constantly. I constantly keep restarting. And I notice when I give them social skills, and I've kind of tweaked it a little bit, that they tend to get along better, and there's, it's a little less socially frictious. So, comedian, novice, I got adequate consoler, adequate pacifier. So I give them, usually if they're not either the doctor or the broker, I give them that. I do different stuff for their doctor, because the doctor I got to give a couple doctor skills. But I give them at least one of each, And this is the typical array. So, yeah, consoler for and pacifier for upset dwarfs, whether they're angry or sad. Comedian, they don't necessarily develop that skill depending on their personality. So, that way they'll automatically have it. All right, so Carpenter, let's take a look at Carpenter. Sarvesh sucks. There's just no around it. See, this says 51.55. So you're thinking, well, that's above 50. So that's kind of like, it's based on the national average and the dwarves you have in your party. Kind of. That's kind of how I interpret it. Because if you have, if you get dwarves who are really, really good, this number will go down and, that sort of thing. But you can see the matches are bucklers. Bucklers are stupid. I hate bucklers. I'll probably make some with Sarvesh because that'll help skill Sarvesh up. Because Sarvesh will make better bucklers and get more skill for that. But other than that, I mean, might have a stint. Might be like 26 or 46 or something. I don't know. Figurines. Yeah, Sarvesh sucks is the point. But I can skill Sarvesh up by making a lot of bucklers. So, all right, Onget is a glassmaker. Now I have two glassmakers. Again, oh yes. Now, Onget is my broker. See, Onget right here. That's where this was clicked. See, because really good with broker. Appraiser is good. I don't need appraiser, but it's nice to have. All right, so likes clear glass. See, this would probably be it'd probably be 44.08, which is not bad. But actually, clear glass. So anything clear glass would be even better. And I like having two glass makers because I like to make a lot of glass. All right, so competent comedian, novice consoler, novice pacifier. I want to be even funnier for trading. Now, negotiator and persuader are better skills. Judge of intent is fun. Appraiser is helpful, but those skill up. I want to make sure that these are in the mix. All right, so that's Onget. Okay, now we go down to Eater, is my other glassmaker. Again, novice comedian, adequate consoler and pacifier. Or once again, I should say, because I'm getting different. Eater, right here. We can see, look at that. Clear glass again. Nothing here, though. See, it's kind of, yeah. And no goblets. It's great when they like goblets. Yeah, likes alpacas. Okay, whatever. And gloves. Alright, so, yeah, clear glass. So, not bad. Normally would be this. So, actually, the much better glassmaker here. But I got two kick-ass dwarves who are kick-ass at making glass. So, I like it. Alright, we got Sigun here, who's the weaponsmith. So, we go to Sigun here. Now, I usually only do weaponsmith when they like steel. Now, also likes caps, but who cares? Caps are caps. You're not. Yeah, I was thinking armorsmith because I have another one who likes steel. Spoiler alert. And in a way, it would make more sense to do this, but that's not the way I went. Because weapons are just more important than armor. I'm thinking of switching it. I'm probably going to skill this guy up here. Yeah. Actually, it doesn't matter. I don't need to... You know what? Yeah. I'm going to make you the armor smith. I talked myself into it. Alright, so that's Sigun. Alright, so Sigun, normally the skill would probably be something like this, right here. 50.89, but it's higher because of steel and caps. So we're going to do armor smith. Sigun, your profession was trained. How do you feel about that? Never mind, we have to move on. Alright, so Kadol is also an armor smith. Not really. Kadol is now the weaponsmith. We can see Kadol right here. OCD, sorry. Probably would have a skill of 42.8, which isn't terrible, but we'll skill up, especially when working with steel. And we'll skill up a little quicker than the armor smith initially because I'm not going to be making armor right off the bat. I'm going to be making picks and a couple battle axes. Alright, so again, the skills are Novice Comedian, Consoler, Pacifier. We go to Zahn, Novice Comedian, Consoler, Pacifier. Also Leatherworker. Yeah, that's just the standard array. So, went with Leatherworker. I wasn't sure about this because I was thinking of going Bone Carver because it likes bolts, and that's, that's kind of the point of a Bone Carver. But I decided, you know what, I'm going to go with Leatherworker because it likes quivers. That's, who cares? I mean, it's not like I'm going to make a whole lot. Maybe I'll make some because it likes. But sperm whale leather, I should pretty reliably be able to get those from the humans. I should be able to buy those. So, because humans usually are by oceans, my chances are really good. Alright, and then we go down to Urvad, once again. Oh, Novice Comedian, Consoler, Pacifier. Also the doctor, I gave him Wound Dresser and Diagnostician. Urvad seemed to be the best pick for a doctor, because it has the second highest nursing skill, and has the second highest chief medical, actually pretty much dead even with the top guy, and not too far behind with nurse. Those are important skills to me. I put one in Wound Dresser, which is ideal because it's a little lower. Doesn't have any skill in Suture or Bone Doctor or Surgeon, but can become a talented amateur, I hope. Hopefully we don't have to use that skill. Somebody once said that they don't embark with a doctor because if you need one, you're screwed. And sometimes that's true. But usually not. No, I've sometimes it's actually helpful to have a doctor. And it just feels more responsible. Mechanic. Urvad is a professional mechanic, and we can see right here, 61.72. So really solid dwarf here. Likes native gold. If I made native gold mechanism, so you'd be better. But that sounds expensive. Maybe I'll do that once or twice. I don't know. Depends on how much gold I end up with. See, I embark with minerals everywhere, so we should have a lot of gold. No, gold's not super high for that. Usually if it's like the top one. Okay. Alright, so that's that. Now let's go to stuff. I'm going to go to animals first. I got 4 dogs. 3 female, 1 male, so... Sorry, we'll be breeding dogs. We'll be breeding cats. I got a breeding pair of cats. For critters environments, I just got male and female. 4 turkey hens. We'll get some eggs. We'll slaughter them for meat, bone, and leather. And iron anvil. Don't leave Mountain Home without one. I got 6 of each type of booze. 6. I always go with like 6. I usually only go with 6, but if I go in increments of 6, 11, 16, 21, you want to get 5 plus 1 because it's 5 for a full barrel. This is 1 full barrel of wine. If you spend 2 more points, you get another barrel with a minimum amount of wine. The barrels cost 10, but they're free when when they're full. So it's a little bit of an exploit, but I don't mind. We're expanding the empire. We're allowed some conveniences. So even if we get side-eye from the outfitter, we're expanding the kingdom, buddy. That's what it is. All right, willow log. This isn't so much an exploit, but it's cheaper than charcoal. It's not really an exploit because you can't just burn it for fuel. You have to turn it into charcoal, so you actually have to make a furnace. So it's a little bit more labor-inducive. So yeah, that's where the points are. But originally it'll be a mason's workshop, so we can cut these rudder boulders into ruttle blocks and then make a furnace. That's how that goes. And these ruttle blocks will, make all the, I'll be able to get, it's 4 per boulder, so I'll get 100 blocks, so I'll be able to make all kinds of different workshops and such. So one of those will be a wood furnace, so I'll turn take apart the mason's workshop, turn it into charcoal, and then one will be a smelter, and I'll smelt that, and I'll smelt the bituminous coal. And each one of these, you get 9 coke, so you coke, charcoal, same thing. So I think of it as a net gain of 8 because you're using one to burn the next. Malachite's the ore of copper. It's got a value of 2. It is military metal, so you can make picks, weapons, armor out of it. I'll be making picks and a couple battle axes, like I said, but I won't make them out of copper because mix it with cassiterite, which if you smelt it, it's tin. It's got a value of 2, not a military metal. But if you smelt these 2 together, oh damn it, I screwed up. Glad I caught that. If you smelt these 2 together, you get bronze, and bronze has got a value of 5, and it's a better military metal. As you can see, yeah, I'm glad I caught that. All right, so the 2 left over now. We'll go into the sphalerite. Sphalerite's the ore of zinc, value of 2, not military. But you smelt them together, you get brass. And I think of that as poor man's gold. It's got a value of 7. It's nice and pretty, shiny, not military, but, makes nice stuff. Got 169 sand. I did have more until I realized I don't have enough malachite for the copper. It's for the glassmaker. This is also considered an exploit, but that's not why I do it. I would do it even if I didn't get the bags. But if I had to pay for the bags, obviously I'd have less money for sand. But, initial gear in this game isn't huge because, you get stuff so quick anyway. So, yeah, so I have 2 glass makers, so I'll be able to make a lot of sand stuff. And they come with a free bag, 10-point bag per one. So it's, that's 1,690 points of free bags. Sounds like a lot, but yeah, whatever. Get bags. All right, milks. This is also considered an exploit, but the main reason is just for micromanagement purposes. I want to turn off permission in the kitchen. I want them to tell them not to cook milk into biscuits or roasts or stews because I wanted to make the cheese first. And you can only do that when you actually have the milk. I can't tell them not to cook yak's milk if I don't have yak's milk. But for 1 point, you get a free 10-point barrel. So that's the exploit there. So I'm getting 11 points worth of goods for 1 point, just like the sand. All right. I think we're ready. What's the group name? Come with a good one, guys. Let's see. The Tower of Importance. Okay. That's what you want to call yourself. If I don't hate it, sometimes I'll take it. I don't like that. Craftskull? Okay. I don't hate it. I think Craftskull would be better. Actually, yeah, let's... yeah, there we go. Clean that up a little bit. Too many S's. Didn't need them. The mythical salves. Okay. Do my standard. No. There we go. I'm gonna change it up a bit. Okay, there we go. The mythical selves is an image of 7 dwarves, mountains, and an anvil. The 7 dwarves are raising the anvil. The anvil is burning. 7 dwarves are screaming. The mountains are laughing. The anvil looks confused. Yeah. It just represents the fact that they're silly. Okay. Embark. Let's do it. Dun, dun, dun. Sorry.
This will be our new home.
Aha! Alright, so Zan's the, why not? The leather worker. Not the broker. Okay, so giant black bears get hungry. We may or may not see them. We probably won't see them. Rigoth Nicole. Craftskull, strike the earth. Alright, so this is going to be episode 0, so we're not going to really do stuff except for look at stuff and things. Okay. There we go, nice and flat. Ooh, we got webs. Good, I don't have a clother, but I like to capitalize on that when I can. Alright, what's in the area? Nothing. Perfect. We got a little lake over there. Not too hilly at all. Nice. Yeah, this is nice and flat here. Not too many trees. So we've got some high woods here. Day palm. Yeah, this is a nice setup right here. Let's kind of look up. I said I could see stone, but I can't see stone. Yeah, I don't know about that that screen. All right, so we got some lakes up there. Goes up further. That's not quite the top. A lot of sand. Mountain of sand. Okay. Not bad. I don't see any stone sticking out. I feel like I was promised that. It seems like I just see, what's this, peat? See peat, clay, let's see, clay, peat, sand. Yeah. I see sand down here. Well, that's fine. I don't mind. There's no aquifer. We're happy. Alright, what's the wagon made out of? Totally useless information, but it's made out of macadamia wood. In case you were like, what's that wagon made out of? Now you know. We brought a horse and a camel, both male, so we don't have to milk them. Okay, got a couple rope reeds down there. Good. Alright, awesome. Alright, so what else? Alright, last thing. Oh, yeah, let's do the pan out. Yeah, we can see we got a good amount of trees on the edges. probably have a fortress here, topside fortress. Won't do too much topside, but that's where we'll keep the animals and stuff. Oh, limestone. Okay. Now we're going to do prospect all again. So this will give us an accurate count. I do 3 cheaty things. This is probably the least cheaty thing I do. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it's in competition with this. This gives you a count of everything in the area, prospect all. So if you were to go by and individually count all that, that would be prospect. If you did the entire, map, even what you can't see below the earth, which goes for a long, long time, that would be, I lost. That would be prospect all. So this shows like all the trees, like we could see. Should have willows. Have willow? Oh yeah, we have willow. Yeah, 123. So 123 is where we're at. I don't have to check. It's just 128 is the like if you go way up there. So we got oak, birch, apple. We got a lot of different stuff. It also gives you an idea of what we have underground. So we look at the highest number underground of trees and shrubberies. Looks like 99. So 99 could very well be the very bottom of the topmost layer of the first level of the cavern. So we got a little bit of room, not too much. We got some. And yeah, we got a lot of wood. Hopefully, I have some volcanism. I'll find out that in a minute too. Yeah, got a good variety here, so we'll have a lot for drinks and food. All right, so we got bituminous coal and lignite at decent numbers. So we got over 8 grand altogether. Not quite 9, but not super far away from 9 grand. Almost 9 grand. Just short of 9 grand. Stop saying that. All right, so 1,300, a little over 1,300 coalnite. That's for porcelain, so that's good. All right, and let's see. The higher the better for crystal rock. Okay. Not quite 2 grand. I like it to be at least 1 grand, so I'm happy. Bismuthinite, I got a little bit. I got over 1 grand of adamantine, so that's okay. I like the higher the better, but it is what it is. Ooh, magnetite. We got a lot of magnetite. So we're gonna have a lot of iron. We gotta, even if it was just hematite and limonite, this would work. But with the magnetite, that puts it over the top. That's good. Got a lot of platinum. That's good. Casterite for more tin, so I could do tin glazes. Bronze if I want to, but generally the only bronze I typically do is when I embark. I mean, I might do some depending on what I hit and stuff like that. But all right, so we got sphalerite for more brass, because that makes zinc. Galena is lead. You also get 50% chances of an extra silver bar. Anything the ore of lead, smelt it, you get 4 lead bars. And you can get 4 more. Other than that, the only other material like that is tetrahedrite. It's the ore of copper, but you get 20% chances of silver. So we got a lot of silver, in addition to the native silver here, and we got horn silver. Yeah, we barely got any. Gold is gold, so gold you get 4 gold bars. Garnite is nickel, you get 4 nickel bars. Magma safe, by the way, nickel and garnite for that matter. All right, cool. So I do have a fair amount of gold. Oh yeah, the native gold if I make some mechanisms. I'm not gonna make too many. Okay, I don't have volcanism, but this is not as bad as it could be. Sometimes it's minus 17 or something like that. So 31, I'll take it because I have no choice. Otherwise, I'd say no. Give me a different number. So we got a lot of limestone. We got marble too. Marble is my favorite flux. Let's always get it. Most of my experience is with embarking with minerals everywhere because I'm a child. Okay. All right. Well, that's it. Craftskull, thank you for watching. You have a good everything. Thanks and bye.